Hello friends, this is Luca Berton from Ansible Pilot and I'm here to update about the latest release of Ansible. Today is 28th of February, so last day of February, and we got 3 different products updated. We are talking about 2 releases of Ansible Core and 1 release of Ansible Community package. So I was quite surprised, to be honest, to see 2 different releases of Ansible Core. Long story short, Ansible Core is only the stripped down version of Ansible with only the built-in package inside. So basically it is the minimal version of Ansible with only the things that are maintained directly by the development team. And what is inside the Ansible community package? Well, there is everything else. All the collection, all the content developed by the community, by other partners, is included into the Ansible 7.3.0. Okay, so we got this news and let's explore one by one the changes. Okay, so thank you Matt for this update. I really like that it's becoming the official voice of the Ansible development team. So we got the usual information about the package distributed in Python, PyPy. We're going to see in a while. And okay, there is a changelog. I already loaded this. So for Ansible Core 2.14, I really like the name. Come on, everybody. We have a very short release changelog. As you can see, most of these are basically bug fix or some little implementation about other things. This is a very bug fix release. As you can see, I think the most notable will be this fix conditionally notifying include task handler when force handlers is used. This could be a very nasty bug because as you know, force handlers is used when we would like the handler to execute immediately after a task. And if this is combined with include task, could be a lot of fun. Okay, so this release was quite expected in the normal release cycle of 2.14. What I was surprised to see was the release of 2.13 as well. Let me quickly remind you that 2.14 was officially came out in November 22 and 2.14 in May 22. Oh, this code name is nobody's fault but mine. Funny. Okay, and this is basically a backport of the Ansible test utility. This utility was introduced in the previous release of 2.14.2, and basically it creates a lot of support for testing our container, and I think that will be very interesting tool to take a look. So this is a new command line utility that were introduced 1 month ago with 2.14.2. As you can see, this is basically a backport release, and it introduced also some fixes. Please take a look about the known issue. The previous release of this branch was 2.14.7. Okay, so we got the 2.14 that was a bug fix, 2.14 that was expected, and what about Ansible Community 7.3.0? Well, this is only another version, another round of the 2.14 plus the collection. So this was expected and was also in the latest Ansible newsletter, so nothing new. So it's basically Ansible 2.14.3 plus all the relevant collection. Okay, where you can find these packages if we want to test today. Okay, your distribution probably is going to take a while for introducing the packages. So the only way to go is to go directly to PyPy, type Ansible, and as you can see, Ansible Core 2.14.3 is already available, and as we can see in the release history, was released yesterday. Yes, and was nice, but also one release candidate was done 1 week before. Yeah, but this become like the norm of the Ansible. I really appreciate that I all the time try to get to share 1 week before the content. Okay, as expected, also Ansible 7.3.0 is available, and same story as before. This has a history of 1 month ago. So ready steady, so we can type pip install Ansible and get the package in our system. I already tried and seems a lot of fun. Okay, but now let's take a look about the future. What are we going to expect? Well, I think the main event will be Ansible Fest at Red Hat Summit. This year the two events are combined. Ansible Fest was used to be a different event, usually in fall season, October, and this year the two events will be together in Boston in May. So save the date. What are we going to expect? Well, the release 2.13 and 14th will be only maintenance mode, and I'm expecting some more release on the Ansible Core 2.15. 2.15 will be also the base of the Ansible automation platform, the enterprise release of Red Hat for paying customers. Yes. So this will be the base where everything will be released. We are currently in development phase 3, and as you can see, we are expecting a feature freeze by the end of March, and the first beta will be released at the beginning of April. Just running the release candidate by the end of April, and we are going to celebrate on May with the official release. Let's take a closer look to 2.15. Let me remind you that Ansible Core has usually 2 releases per year. So we are going to expect 2.15 by May and probably 2.16 by November. So let's take a closer look, and I might see also in the latest release announcement some information about the future. Oh, here we go. The next. Thank you, Matt, for sharing this information. The next batch of release candidate is planned to be released on 20th of March 2023. The next general availability will be 1 week after. So everything matches the expectation of the upcoming 2.15. I'm really curious. Thank you guys. Thank you, Ansible development team. And let's install straight away and have a lot of fun. I can't wait to test this Ansible test utility and also get rid of this very nasty bug fix. So nothing completely new. The big changes are expected to be on 2.15, but we got 2 different releases of Ansible Core that are basically bug fixes, and if you are using this on production, please take a look because you might hit this bug fix and could be great to have a small update. As usual, there is an Ansible community that is updating our system. That's all. This is 2023. Thank you so much. See you on the next IT adventure, and let's automate more with Ansible. Ciao!